Hello my friends, I hope everyone is well. Today we are going to talk about a very relevant topic, how to identify toxic people in your life. Oftentimes, individuals who are critical, engage in gossip, or spread rumors can be negatively impacting their well-being. Additionally, those who seem overly friendly and popular may be more concerned with their own image than genuine connections. We cannot forget manipulators, who prioritize their own interests and can cause emotional distress through lies and mind games. Be aware of people who don't show empathy, pretend to listen, always face problems or spread negativity, as these behaviors can harm your well-being and relationships. Therefore, it is important to recognize the signs of toxicity and learn to set healthy limits. Stay with us until the end of the video to learn more about this important topic. Let's go. 1. Trust and respect are crucial in relationships, but it is important to be cautious about certain behaviors. In life, trust and respect are fundamental pillars for establishing solid and meaningful relationships. However, Stoic wisdom leads us to adopt a cautious approach to certain behaviors that may compromise these virtues. Individuals who are constantly critical, finding fault with others and spreading gossip, reveal more about their own nature than about those they criticize. Given this, it is prudent to maintain distance, thus preserving the integrity of interpersonal ties. The Stoic philosopher warns us about the temptation to trust too much in people who always seem friendly and popular. Such individuals may be more interested in their own image and popularity than in building authentic and true relationships. Therefore, it is wise to exercise restraint in our confidence by carefully discerning the intentions behind such behaviors. In our interactions, we must be alert to manipulators, those who seek to benefit at the expense of others, using lies and emotional games. Stoic philosophy teaches us to protect our emotional integrity by establishing firm limits and maintaining a posture of vigilance in the face of such antics. Thus, when we reflect on the importance of trust and respect, as advocated by Stoic principles, we are reminded of the need for balance and discernment in our interpersonal relationships. By exercising prudence and moderation, we can cultivate true and lasting bonds, while preserving our own peace of mind and moral integrity. So, did you like the first topic? Interesting, right? Keep watching, you will love learning from our videos, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Like and share with your friends and family, to help them with this information that we will always produce for you. 2. Individuals who are often critical of others, engage in gossip, or spread rumors may lack positive qualities and may negatively impact their lives. Faced with life's challenges, the Stoics remind us of the importance of maintaining serenity and wisdom in the face of behaviors that threaten our tranquility and well-being. When faced with manipulative individuals whose sole purpose is to satisfy their own interests, we must remain vigilant and protect our emotional integrity. Establishing firm limits is essential to preserving our dignity and authenticity amidst the tricks of manipulation. Furthermore, the Stoics warn us about the subtlety of individuals who lack empathy and who constantly cause pain to others. Recognizing these characteristics allows us to act with discernment, avoiding getting involved in harmful relationships and preserving our ability to nurture true and enriching connections. When we encounter those who pretend to listen, offering generic responses and demonstrating genuine disinterest, it is imperative to protect our energy and self-esteem. We should not waste our time and energy on people who do not value our words and do not contribute positively to our journey. The Stoics encourage us to maintain a self-reliant stance toward those who constantly face problems and complain about their circumstances. We must recognize that we are responsible for our own happiness and not allow the negativity of others to affect us or divert us from the path of virtue. Therefore, when faced with irritating and presumptuous individuals, it is essential to cultivate patience and understanding, remaining firm in our ethical principles and avoiding falling into the trap of their provocations. By moving away from these toxic influences, we protect our inner peace and strengthen our commitment to virtue. In short, Stoic teachings enable us to face the challenges of human relationships with wisdom and serenity, cultivating authentic bonds and preserving our moral integrity. By exercising moderation and discernment in our interactions, we can live in harmony with the principles of virtue and find true happiness amid the vicissitudes of life. 3. Beware of those who seem overly friendly and popular, as they may prioritize their own image and attention over genuine connections. On life's journey, it is crucial that we maintain keen discernment when it comes to those who present themselves as overly friendly and popular. Although they may seem captivating at first glance, we must remember that their intentions are not always genuine. Often, these individuals are more concerned with maintaining a favorable public image than with cultivating authentic, meaningful relationships. It is easy to be seduced by the charisma and superficial popularity of these people, but we must resist the temptation to trust them blindly. True virtue lies in the ability to discern between appearance and essence, between superficial gloss and real substance. When approaching these individuals, we must be alert to signs of disguised superficiality and selfishness. We can observe whether their actions reflect a genuine interest in others or whether they are motivated simply by the desire to maintain a prominent position and popularity. As attractive as they may seem at first glance, it is important to remember that connections based on superficiality and self-interest are not sustainable in the long term. The true richness of relationships lies in the depth of connection and the sincerity of mutual affection. Therefore, when faced with those who seem overly friendly and popular, we must maintain a certain reserve and caution in our interactions. We must not allow the illusion of popularity to blind us to the true nature of the people around us. Instead, we must cultivate relationships based on sincerity, mutual trust, and genuine respect. These are the foundations upon which we build true and lasting human connections, guided by the timeless principles of Stoic wisdom. 4. Manipulative individuals often prioritize their own interests and may cause emotional distress through lies, mind games, and exploitation. In the complex web of human relationships, the Stoics warn us about the insidious presence of manipulators, those who are dedicated to manipulating others for their own benefit. These individuals, often guided by selfishness and excessive ambition, do not hesitate to resort to lies, mind games and exploitation to achieve their goals. It is essential to be aware of signs of manipulation, as these individuals can cause emotional distress and destabilize our inner peace. Their words and actions can be cleverly designed to trick us into acting in their interests, thereby undermining our autonomy and freedom of choice. When faced with manipulators, we must cultivate the inner serenity and firmness of character necessary to resist their tricks. We must recognize that true virtue lies in maintaining our moral and emotional integrity, even in the face of attempts at manipulation and exploitation. It is crucial that we establish clear and assertive limits in our interactions with manipulators, thus protecting our dignity and emotional well-being. We must refuse to be pawns in their games of power and selfishness, remaining true to our highest principles and values. No matter how seductive the promises and compliments of manipulators may seem, we must remember that their loyalty is always conditioned on their own interests. Ultimately, it is our responsibility to protect our inner peace and preserve our moral integrity, even in the face of temptations to manipulation and exploitation. Thus, guided by Stoic teachings, we can face manipulators with courage and wisdom, remaining firm in our search for virtue and true happiness. By cultivating a serene mind and an unshakable will, we can resist the mind games of manipulators and live in accordance with the eternal values of Stoic wisdom. 5. Be aware of people who lack empathy, pretend to listen, constantly face problems, provoke irritation or spread toxic negativity, as these can harm your well-being and relationships. As we walk through life, the Stoics instruct us to remain vigilant in the face of those who demonstrate a lack of empathy and a propensity for toxic negativity. These individuals, often blinded by their own selfishness, can cause significant damage to our emotional well-being and our closest relationships. We must be alert to signs of people who pretend to listen but whose attention is only superficial and disinterested. Their lack of genuine interest in our words can undermine our self-esteem and leave us feeling devalued. Furthermore, individuals who constantly face problems and spread toxic negativity around them can create an emotionally unhealthy environment. Your incessant complaining and pessimism can sap our vital energy and negatively affect our most intimate relationships. When faced with people who provoke irritation and spread negativity, we must cultivate the inner serenity and firmness of purpose necessary to protect our peace of mind. We must not allow its toxicity to contaminate our own positive mindset and our ability to fully enjoy life. It is essential that we establish clear and assertive boundaries with these individuals, thus protecting our own emotional health and our most valuable relationships. We must move away from toxic negativity and surround ourselves with people who inspire and support us on our journey through life. Thus, by following Stoic teachings, we can face with wisdom and serenity the challenges presented by people who lack empathy and spread negativity around them. By cultivating a calm mind and a steady disposition, we can protect our emotional well-being and maintain healthy, enriching relationships throughout our journey through life.